Please welcome to Parent and Baby Brunch. Wait, because they have double barrel surnames on social media at least. Donovan Goliath and his classically trained violinist wife, Davina
Wow, this is going very well.
Gordon
Hello.
Goliath.
Drop in all of the sound effects right there.
Listen, I know that you don't have a lot of time, so what I'm going to do is, this is a quick fire interview. Are you ready?
Let's go.
How old is your baby in months?
5 and 5.5.
What is the one thing that you love from both of your parents that you want to instill in your own home?
My dad always said, be yourself. It's such a cliched thing, but it took me about 30 years to understand what he really meant. He said, it is going to be so much easier for you if you are yourself, because you're constantly transparent. There are no surprises for anybody, and it's just less work for you if you're just yourself all the time. I like that. It's just less work.
Well, they do a lot of work, especially when it comes in the content space. Follow them right now at Donovan Goliath. In fact, this is my favorite clip of all time. In fact, it's all about his wife. He says, my wife deserves a scepter. Take a look at this.
I have to leave.
What do you mean?
I just have to, okay?
Yes, but what about the...
I wanted to let you know that I could be gone for a very long time.
How long?
It could be hours, days. I just don't know.
Where are you going?
Home affairs.
No, love. No.
So I know that you are a content director. Like you are a jack of all trades in the content and director space. You're not just a stand-up comedian. And I was going to say that it feels to me, and you can correct me, like you've moved away from stand-up and that you in this new environment of creating things that are hilarious and that are really cool online.
Absolutely correct, and I'm so glad that you noticed. And COVID for us, or the lockdown rather. Let me not say COVID. The lockdown was the best thing that could have happened to us as entertainers. Obviously, not great for everybody. We just happened to pivot. I'm a former advertising art director, so I'm able to use the software and shoot things. So we are not the kind of people who just go, okay, cool, we're just going to sit and watch series all day. We have to keep working. We have to keep entertaining people as much as possible, which is what we did. We launched a parody fashion campaign, where we kind of spoofed COVID-related images and events and turned it into a fashion campaign, which we shot in our house, just outside our kitchen, using a cell phone and a desk lamp.
And a music stand.
Oh, yes, and balanced on a music stand, which was so great because we got to be creative, not just with the ideas, but with, how we were going to execute them. So it's been working so well, and it's been fruitful financially, and I feel like we don't compete with anybody. We kind of play in our own lane, and every single day is a different challenge. Yes. And... yeah, it's going to take a while before I get back on stage again because I'm kind of enjoying this the space that we're in.
Speaking of that music stand, I mean, I've seen you perform and you're amazing. I went on your, please follow Davina at Davina Gordon Goliath online. Your Christmas renditions were powerfully beautiful. Have you been working, and how can we get you out there so that people can listen to your music and either have their lives changed or so that we can dance to something upbeat that you are assisting with your strings?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, I've been taking a bit of a back seat at the moment, just being with Sophia, and I had a little bit of anxiety, with COVID being around, and I decided to go into like hard lockdown in my third trimester and not go anywhere just because I was just too nervous, because I know the complications that comes with having COVID and being pregnant at the same time. Yeah. So I have been quite careful and kind of taking a back seat, but I need to slowly start getting out there again and performing.
More quick fire. Okay, Christmas or Easter?
Christmas.
Christmas.
A baby boy or a baby girl?
Ooh. Oh man, my baby girl. It's
When is
just,
the baby due?
yeah. Hey?
What? Can I get it to sleep through the night first, and then we can? Okay, mommy.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
She thought I said baby boy, and then she got upset.
and then she started crying. What
Yeah.
has been the easiest part of fatherhood for you? What is the most enjoyable part for you?
Most enjoyable part of fatherhood. Look, every day, and Davina and I often speak about this. It's just so unbelievable that she exists, and that she's so perfect
Like
to
literally
us.
every day, we're like, I can't believe she's real. I can't believe she's a product of us. I can't believe she's here. Every day it's the same statement.
Now what I'm loving the most is if I, walk into a room and she's been feeding or whatever it is, and she notices me, and then her whole face lights up and she starts shaking and she gets excited. I'm like,
It's
man,
the reaction phase now. Everything gets a reaction. Which is so
you
cute.
can try and find the words to describe that feeling, but unless you have a baby, you will never ever know. And I don't know if it's a girl dad thing, but there's a very different connection, that's happening here. It's beautiful. I love it so much.
The first time we got to meet their little baby, I saw the most beautiful post on social media. It said the following: guys, my heart, with 2 emojis next to it. Please meet the most adorable baby. She's like pudding. I know, yes. On social media right now. This is the video I saw.
I fight you.
What is the hardest part of being parents? What's the toughest, hardest part that sucks the most?
The toughest, hardest part, I would say, is reading information that you see on the internet, and it's by the book, and then when your child doesn't live up to that, you feel like a failure as a parent. Like you failed somewhere along the line that has brought you to this point where, for instance, she's not sleeping through the night. It's because you didn't do this in the beginning, blah, 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 blah. So it's that, so-called parenting handbook that you see on the net, where things have to be done a certain way. And then when you and your child doesn't take to that way of doing things, you feel like such a failure. That's personally how I feel.
And if I can add to that, it's constantly stepping away and realizing that, you can't, not everything's going to be perfect all the time, and just using your natural instincts as a human, as a new parent, and just listening to that and trusting your gut a little bit versus trying to take in all this information. And like I say, raising this perfect person in a perfect environment all the time, it's just never going to work, because I think that just adds to so much stress and anxiety, because you constantly feel that there may be something wrong with your baby. So I think it's just managing that side of things, and trusting yourself and realizing that people have been doing this for centuries and it's going to be okay.
While he's not around, he effortlessly just got up and he can handle her completely. Is he a good dad?
Oh no, of course.
Is he amazing?
Yeah, definitely. Amazing. He was actually better with her than I was the first few weeks after I gave birth. Because I was still in like my feels about, this is my new life now, and we're not going to go back to what it used to be, and I can't handle her, and it's like I can't burp her, and I can't do this, and all of those things. And he was actually really the one that took the reins. And then when he started going out to work more, she and I spent more time together, and we got used to each other, and she got used to me. Yeah.
So what would you say to every young mom that feels like it's just impossible to juggle this new fusion of 2 people,
I'm actually going to keep it really simple and share with you what Don actually told me in one of the sort of really, really bad moments when I was really like, you know, a mess, a complete mess. And he was like, come on, you know, find the joy. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be like an experience. You know, you're missing out on all the little fun things, you know. Because of course there are going to be bad moments, you know, right until they are probably in school, you know. So
Trust me.
you may as well embrace it, you know. You may as well embrace it and really enjoy the journey rather than focus on, you know, what you can't do, what you feel like you're failing at. So I'm still learning from this, by the way. I'm not like I haven't you
We
know,
all
mastered
are, yes.
completely. So I have to keep reminding myself that find the joy.
I think you're doing a stunning job. Thanks for sharing and opening up.